Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today for our very first online workout together. I'll be taking you through a 30-minute full body Pilates sculpt. We will be using one hand weight throughout the floor. I would suggest anything between a 1 kg to a 3 kg weight. I've got myself 2 kg weight. Now throughout the class, if you're just not feeling the weight, the props throughout any of the floors I teach you, always just focus on body weight if that feels better for you. When you're ready, let's get started. Bring your hands onto your mat. Your knees are coming underneath your hips. You're finding your tabletop position to start off with. You inhale, drop the belly, open through the chest, lift the gaze to the sky. As you exhale, you press the mat away, round through the spine, the shoulders, the gaze, find the belly. Inhale, you drop the belly, open the chest, gaze lifts to the sky. Find that beautiful extension through the spine. Exhale, press the mat away, round through the chest, the shoulders, bring the gaze to the belly. Gorgeous, just keep working through these cat-cows and you're on time. Starting to find that mobility through the spine. Maybe it's the first bit of movement you've had today. And just start to check in with your body. How is it feeling today? How is your breath feeling? You've got 3 more here and you're on time. Maybe playing around with that range. Maybe you sink the belly a little bit further towards the mat. Maybe you lift the gaze and the chest all the way up as you round through that spine. Beautiful. Last one here. Gorgeous. After your next one, bring yourself back to neutral. Hold it here. Start to tuck both of your toes under. Inhale. Exhale as you press and lift the hips up towards the sky, finding your first downward facing dog. Just start to pedal through the feet here if that feels comfortable. If not, option to static hold. Really find that stretch through the back of the calves, the hamstrings. Just starting to bring a little bit more heat through the body, through the muscles. You've got 3 more here. Beautiful for 2, maybe sinking the heels a little bit further. And last one, start to step your right leg forward. Hands are on the inside of that right leg. You're in your full runner's lunge. Just start to shift the weight forward and backwards into that right foot. Just pressing the weight into the toes and then into the heels. If this feels a little bit too intense today, maybe that back knee lowers down for that modification. You've got 3 more here. Really driving that right knee over the ankle and then pushing all of that weight into the heel as you send it back. Last 2. Beautiful. Last one. Hold it in center. Reach that right hand up to the sky. Find that gorgeous rotation through the spine. Reaching the fingertips up to the sky. Bring the hand back down onto your mat. Right leg steps back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, left leg steps forward. You've got that full runner's lunge on the second side. Just start to find that positioning, and then once you're there, shift that weight forward into the toes and then back into the heel. Beautiful. You've got 4 more here. Notice if this side feels slightly different. Maybe it feels a little bit tighter, maybe a bit looser. Last 2. Last one. Step your left leg back all the way into that downward dog. Just hold it here. Can you lower the heels a little bit further towards the mat? Can you press the shoulders even deeper? Good. You've got 3. Last 2. Last one. Start to slowly ripple the spine forward, coming into your high plank. Shoulders stack over the wrists. You're finding a long line from your ears towards your heels. You squeeze the glutes. You draw the abdominals away from the mat. Hug the rib cage towards each other. Just breathe. Starting to wake up through the shoulders, through the core. Beautiful. You've got 8, 7, last 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Right knee pulls in towards the chest. Left knee pulls in. Good. Right leg sends back. Left leg sends back. So we're just stepping those legs in and out, one at a time. Arms stay long. Chest stays open. I land just ahead of the fingertips here. You've got 5. Beautiful. Always listening to your body throughout this class. Taking breaks whenever you need for 4. For 3. Last 2. Beautiful. Next time your knees are underneath your hips, you hold just that bear plank. Hold it here. For 8. 7. Press that mat away even further for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Toes find that mat. Untuck the toes and just press yourself into that child's pose. Arms nice and long, forehead rests onto the mat. Just take a nice big deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale, let it all go. Gorgeous. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to seated. Warm-up is done. Should be feeling a little bit looser through the joints, a little bit warmer through the body. Maybe that heart rate is also a little bit higher. When you're ready, grab your hand weight. We'll work into our first block. Your weight is coming underneath your left hand. Your shoulders are over the wrists, knees are underneath the hips, back into that tabletop position. From here, you extend the left leg back. So weight is in your left hand, the left leg is extended behind you. It'll feel a little bit wobbly and unstable for now, but just trust me. So your shoulders and your hips are square. We're hugging the ribs in, drawing the abdominals away. Inhale. As you exhale, lift that left leg in line with the hip. And then inhale, tap the toes lightly down. Good. Exhale, we lift that left leg. Inhale, we tap. Beautiful. Keep it going. So we're just starting to warm into that left glute. Your hips stay square throughout this whole exercise. Your leg only lifts in line with your hip. I want you to notice straight away, where does that lift come from? Does it come from as flinging the leg up in the air, putting unnecessary pressure through the back, arching the spine? Or are we finding that strength, that control from the glutes and the core? So really take a big squeeze of the glutes as you lift the leg. Gorgeous. Should be starting to feel that left glute warm up a little bit. We are going to add our next layer in 8. Now, throughout my class, I will be adding lots of layers. Just take them as they come. If it doesn't feel good for you today, strip it back to one that does feel a little bit better, and we can stay there. Good. In 4. In 3. In 2. Next time you lift that left leg, can you hold it there? Start to drop that chest down, lift the left leg to the sky, tricep press. Exhale, press the chest away, then lower the toes down. Beautiful, we lift that leg. We drop that chest, elbows hug into the ribs. Exhale, press the chest away, then we tap the toes down. Now, if at any point that weight is a little bit sensitive through that hand today, option to just place that hand onto that mat, keeping the weight nearby. Always just doing what feels good for your body. Now, I do also want you to move to your own breath here. So just focus on connecting that breath to that movement. Take it nice and slow, always moving with control. As you find that tricep press, you're diving the nose down towards the mat, lifting the left leg to the sky. So I want you to imagine you're a seesaw as you find that push-up. As your chest lowers, your leg lifts. That next layer is coming in 4. Beautiful. In 3. In 2. After your next press, hold it there. Press your chest all the way up. Start to swivel yourself over to the left-hand side. Keep the left leg lifted. Side kick. We swivel ourselves back to face the front. Hand finds the mat. We tap the toes down. We lift that leg. We drop the chest, tricep press. Press the chest away. Keep the leg lifted as you press the weight to the sky, swiveling yourself over to the left-hand side. Good. Back through center. Tap the toes. We lift. We find that push-up. We press it away. Weight presses to the sky as we swivel ourselves over to the left. Back through center. And then we tap. Keep it going. Quite a little chunky combo here. You should be starting to feel those glutes get nice and fiery. At any point, just take a little tap of those glutes. And join me when you can. You got it. You are doing amazing, gorgeous, gorgeous work. Whew, just keep focusing on that breath. As you press the weight to the sky, really find that nice extension through that left arm as you press it up. Good. You've got 3 more here. Beautiful. You've got 2. As you find that press, can you maybe lift that leg a little bit higher to the sky, adding more load through the back of those arms, those triceps. Gorgeous. Last one just like this. Beautiful. Next time you find that tabletop, you hold it there, left leg nice and long, hands on your mat. Tiny pulses, up an inch, down an inch. Just starting to squeeze and exhaust through that left glute. You got it, pinch those butt cheeks together. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, drop that chest down, hold, press that chest away, up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, press the chest all the way up, hold it there. Swivel yourself around to face that side kick, hold. Good, we tap the toes down, we lift that left leg. Beautiful, we tap and we lift. Just start to find that positioning here. Is that right hand underneath your shoulder? Are your hips nice and open towards the left? I want you to imagine I'm pulling your left hip up to the sky. At any point, that weight can come down. We focus on just that left arm press. Good. We add on in 5, in 4, in 3, last 2. On your next lift, you hold it there. Start to step your left foot forward. Keep the left arm long. Right hand finds your hip. You tuck the right toes under. You hinge the chest, find a hinge lunge, tricep extension with your left arm. Bring yourself back through center, weight to the sky, right knee down. Right hand finds your mat. You sweep that left leg back, side kick. You tap the toes. You lift. Left leg steps forward, left arm stays long, turn to face the front. You hinge the chest, extend your back leg, sweep the left arm behind you, tricep extension. Bring it back through center. Right knee, right hand taps down, we kick. Ooh, that's your full flow, you got it. I know it's starting to feel super, super shaky through those legs. Starting to transition into that standing flow now. Now, if you've done my class before in person, in studio, you know I love to continuously move throughout the sequence. Throughout the whole class, I like to keep moving as much as possible, just to get the most out of our time, help build strength, help build endurance through the body. Lots of time and attention. Good. You got 3 more here. If at any point as well, that weight is feeling a little bit annoying on that shoulder option, weight comes to the chest as you come into that standing flow. Last 2 here. Breathe. I always say it, but it's so simple. But it really does just help find that deeper connection. Last one, just like this. You got it, final push. Beautiful, keep that left arm nice and long on that tricep sweep. And next time you find that side kick, you hold. Just that tap, then that lift, add 2 pulses. We tap, we lift 2 pulses. You're not here for long, you're here for 8. 7. Close your eyes if you need to. 6. 5. Beautiful. 4. Gears towards that right hand if that neck strains. For 3. For 2. Beautiful. Last one, hold just those pulses, up an inch, down an inch for 8. 7. 6. Breathe. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Step your foot forward. Final time. We stay standing now. Hinge lunge, tricep extension. Good. We come back to that 90 lunge. Keep the right knee hovering this time. We hinge. Left arm sweeps back. Bring yourself back through center. Breathe. You got it. Good. Start to check in with that form now as you come into that standing. Chest stays open. Collarbones elongate to the side of the room. Beautiful. We start to add that next layer in 3. On that 90-90 lunge, can you drop that back knee underneath the hip? Working into the right quad a little bit as well here in 2. Good, next time you find that hinge lunge, you hold. Right leg lifts, arabesque, bend that left arm. Tap the toes, extend the left leg. Bring it back to that lunge, shoulder sweep. Good, hinge lunge, tricep extension. Arabesque, right leg, left arm bends. Tap the toes down, extend the arm, bring it back. Beautiful, you've got 4 more here. On that arabesque, keeping the hips nice and square. Right leg lifts, about in line with the hip. And we really push through that left heel as you arabesque. 2 more. Good, last combo just like this. Beautiful. Next time you find that hinge lunge, that arabesque, you hold just that bend of that left arm, lift the right leg, tap the toes, extend the leg. Good, lift, we tap, we lift, we tap. You got 4. I'm absolutely shaking. How are you feeling? 3, 2, last one. Hold that lift, hold little pulses, up an inch, down an inch with that right leg for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God. My left bone cheek is absolutely on fire. How are we doing? I hope we're all right. Right, that is your floor done. We've got to even it out now. So pause if you need to. And then when you're ready, come and join me in that tabletop position. Good news, second side. Right, you are bringing that weight underneath your right hand this time. Your shoulders stack over the wrists, your knees come underneath your hips. You extend your right leg back, keeping the hips and the shoulders square. Once you're there, hug the ribs in. Draw the belly button to spine. Inhale. Exhale, lift that right leg in line with the hip. Inhale, tap the toes down. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we tap. Gorgeous. My left glute is already on fire. It's still shaking, guys, from that first side. Take a little tap out if you need to, and then join me when you're ready. So just that toe tap for now. Start to slow down that breath. Just let that heart rate settle. Right hip dials down. Imagine you've got 2 headlights shining on that mat nice and evenly. You're pressing that mat away with that left hand, lifting the chest away. Good, that next layer comes in 5. In 4. Really focusing on the length of that right leg hit. So I want you to focus on the toes, trying to tap whatever is behind you. In 2. Good, next time you lift that leg, you hold. You drop that chest, elbows wrap into the ribs. You press the chest away, you tap the toes down. We lift. Tricep push up, right leg lifts to the sky. Press the chest away, tap the toes down. Start to notice, are you sinking into that left hip maybe? If you feel you are, press a little bit more weight into that right hand for me. That will help just shift the weight slightly more into center. Triceps might fatigue a lot quicker here, this side as well. Completely normal. We have worked them on that first side. So just be kind to yourself. Listen to your body. Take that reset when you need. That next layer comes in 3. Good. 2 more. Beautiful. We start to add that side kick. Next time you find that press, hold. Press the chest away. Swivel yourself round, face the right. Weight presses to the sky. Bring it back through center. Keep the right leg lifted. Tap the toes down. We lift. Tricep push up. Press it away. Open up to the right. Press the weight to the sky. Good. Tap it down. Back through center. And then we tap. Good. We lift. Keep it going. That's your full flow. Keep working through these in your own time. See how this side feels compared to that first side as well. I already know I've not got as much range in my right hip. I'm very left-sided, sadly. But it's okay, it's something to work on, right? Gosh, last 3. Last 2. Keeping that right leg nice and long. Good, last combo just like this. Beautiful, last side kick and press here. Hold it through center, tabletop, right leg long. Just those pulses, up an inch, down an inch, up and down. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Back to that tricep push, hold. Little pulses with the chest, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the chest away, back to that side kick, hold it there. Once you're there, tap the toes down, then we lift that leg. Sorry, I have to shimmy myself over, I've got not enough space. We tap, and then we lift. Beautiful, we tap, and then we lift. Gorgeous, you're doing absolutely incredible. I know it feels super, super hard right now. Keep focusing on that precision, that control. 2 Pilates principles I love to focus on, as well as flow. Beautiful. Let's add that standing in 5. We transition onto our feet in 4, in 3, in 2. Good, next time you find that lift, you hold. Start to sweep that right leg forward. Keep the right arm long, left hand finds your hip. Tuck the back toes as you hinge forward, find that front lunge. Right arm sweeps back, tricep extension. Bring yourself back to that lunge, weight to the sky. Left hand finds your mat. You kick that right leg back. Good, you tap. You lift. Right leg sweeps forward, tuck the back toes. Hinge that chest, lift that back knee off that mat. Good, bring it back to that modified lunge. Left hand finds the mat. You kick the right leg back. Ooh, that's your flow. Now that we know what this layer is, we've done it in that first side, it's not a shock to our system anymore. We know the movement patterns. So I want you to try and focus on a little bit more fluidity of the transitions. So I love to focus on each layer, flowing nicely into the next one. It's just something I've always loved, so I really enjoy how flowy it is, how graceful you can be. Good, you've got 3. Back to that side kick. After your next 2. As you find that hinge lunge as well, really scoot the belly away from that front thigh, lifting the abs, keeping that core nice and braced. Gorgeous, last one here. We are so close, you're doing absolutely amazing, keep it going. All right, last lunge here. Ready? Next time you find that side kick, you hold. Right leg lifts. You tap the toes down. You lift 2 pulses. We tap. We lift 2 pulses. Good, you tap. You lift 2 pulses, 4. Breathe. 3. Just those pulses coming in 2. Beautiful, next time you lift that leg, you hold just those pulses, up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, right leg steps forward, final time, left hand on your hip, inhale, exhale, hinge the chest, sweep the right arm back, beautiful, bring it back to that 90-90 lunge, shoulder raise, keep that left knee hovering off that mat if we can, at any point if you feel you need, tap it down. Find that connection to that breath. When it does start to get a little bit challenging, take it slower. Sometimes momentum wants to kick in. Find your own pace, find your own rhythm. Good, let's start to add on in 5. Sinking nice and low in 4. Keep that right knee nice and bent for 3. Beautiful for 2. Next time you find that lunge, you hold. Lift that left leg, arabesque, right arm hammer curls. Good, you tap the toes, you extend the right arm, you come back to that 90 lunge. You sweep forward, hold. Left leg lifts, right arm hammer curls. Tap the toes, right arm extends, back to that lunge. I am absolutely shaking like a leaf. You've got 4 more just like this. Sink a little bit deeper for me. Find that nice big range through the lunge, through that hinge of the hips. Embrace those wobbles, it's why we're here, right? Whew. 2 more. You're gonna feel so good after, I promise. Maybe you'll hate me for a bit. It's worth it. Last one. Good. Right, next time you find that hinge, you hold. Just that arabesque, hammer curl. Tap the toes, extend the right arm. Good. We lift, we curl. We tap, we extend. You got it. 5 more, then we pulse. Last 4. For 3, bend through that right knee even further. All of that weight is in that front foot for 2. Last one here, hold that arabesque, hold that curl, pulse that left leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Well done. Oh my goodness. Right, good news, weight can come down. Just pop it away for me. Take a little tap out the bum, have a little shake out. We're gonna come into our cool down. When you're ready, step at the back of your mat, feet parallel, hip width apart. Just start to tuck the chin towards the chest and peel the spine all the way down into your forward fold. Bend the knees at the bottom. Take a little shake out from side to side. Maybe wriggle out the wrists, shake out the head. Just let that heart rate settle. Beautiful. Bring it back through center. Walk your hands forward. Keep the hips lifted. Find that final downward dog. Just pedaling through the feet here. Just start to notice how does it feel compared to that first time we did it in our warm-up. Pressing the palms away, dropping the heels down. Maybe you've got a little bit more length and stretch through the back of the legs. Gorgeous. When you're ready, hold it here. Bring your right leg forward, coming into your pigeon. Left toes untuck. Right hip shuffles away from the hip. Now really try and keep those hips nice and square to get that deeper stretch. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want a little bit more, maybe you bring the forearms down onto the mat. If you want even deeper of a stretch, maybe your hands come onto your head comes onto your hands. Just hold it here, get that nice big stretch through that right hip. Maybe you take rocks from side to side, maybe you just hold. Beautiful, bring your hands back down onto your mat. Tuck the left toe, step your right leg back, high plank. Left leg now steps forward. Untuck those right toes, shuffle the left heel away from the hips. Try and keep those hips nice and square. Hands can either stay there, maybe forearms find the mat, maybe head finds your hands. Maybe taking those rocks from side to side again if that feels good. Beautiful, bring it back through center, hands come onto your mat. Step your left leg back and just start to drop the pelvis down, open through the chest, find that cobra. Good, just take a nice big inhale, reach the chest, all the way up to the sky, pressing the pelvis down. Maybe you take the gaze over towards the right shoulder, maybe back through center, over to the left if that feels good. Back through center. And then bring yourself to a seated position. Just to finish off the class. Maybe hands find your chest, maybe one on your chest, one on your belly, whatever feels comfortable. Maybe you soften the eyes and just take a nice big inhale through the nose. Allow the lungs to fill up like 2 balloons, the ribs to expand out wide. And then as you exhale, the ribs draw together, the lungs softly deflate, you let it all out. Beautiful work, everyone. Well done. I hope you all enjoyed today's workout. Let me know how it was, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Thank you.